Blessings, welcome in. I hope everyone is doing well. I am Mel. So this reading has been a lot of preparation. I've been preparing for this for about a day and a half now. And there was a lot of rearranging, there was moving, there was shifting, there were taking various elements, representations, symbols, etc., and moving them around and trying to find like a cohesion, so to speak. And I find it interesting. What it came down to is less is more in regards to visualization. So within our toolboxes, we carry various ideologies, methodologies, belief systems, tools, modalities, etc. And it's wonderful. Wow, there was a flash of light. Interesting. There are, it's wonderful to have all these things at your disposal. Sometimes I can get a little finicky of like, what do I want to use here? What do I want to apply? What do I want to incorporate? Who do I want to work together? And you know, it's trusting what you have in your toolkit. I realized that the last message I had presented, there was a false start. There was the idea of preparation. And I'm seeing now that I've been preparing. And I know that's personal, yet it's can apply to other people. There is a preparation. There is a sifting. There is a if you want to look at like when you're mining for gold or stones, you know, you take your sifter and you're sifting through and removing impurities. You are removing what is of not use and leaving what is beneficial to you. So I think that's a important message for someone out there, that weeding through and sifting and through these various forms, ideologies, modalities, belief systems, in order to really figure out what pertains to you, what speaks to you, what do you feel, what resonates, and what holds meaning to you. So through all that, I've shifted my space several different times, recognizing it just wasn't working. What I was doing was not working. There was not hormone. Although they looked beautiful, it was keen to the eye. The substance wasn't there. The authenticity wasn't there. It was like almost an energy of trying too hard. So maybe some of us are trying too hard to make something work, and it's just you're being hit with a brick wall. So it's allowing yourself to step back, get the broader picture again, and start over. Yes, okay. I'm watching the selves. Anyway. All right, so we are going to go into a collective message. I'm not sure what will come about or how it will resonate for you. We will use various tools and forms. I would like to set the intention. It is with my soul's highest intention that all messages be delivered directly from Source. I ask that all messages be delivered with 100% pure light, love, compassion, honesty, truth, integrity, and clarity for the highest good of all. I command that no lower vibrational frequencies be permitted within this space. Only love resides here, and so it is. All right, let's get started. Where do you want to go, Spirit? Lately, they've had me going to the Sacred Rebels, which I think is a phenomenal deck because it does help you really step into your authenticity, your uniqueness. It allows you to be you and not afraid. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. Your vibrancy, your color, your... Oh, interesting. Your masquerade. Where are you hiding your light? Where are you hiding your colors? Where are you hiding your authenticity, your unique expression, your unique soul song? Because you tend to color outside of the lines, where you tend to be very much not fitting a particular mold, but you're creating your own unique expression and soul signature. Okay. So where do we want to go with this? What would we like to discuss? And this will be our main energy, so to speak. I'm looking at feather here, and I'm hearing birds of a feather flock together. I heard you're my type of crazy. Interesting. Okay. Every journey starts with a single step. And that's a 12. That is the masculine frequency, which reduces to a 3. Which is the trinitization. There is this, I'm ready to go. I've got my bags packed. I'm ready. My transformations, my vulnerability, I have shedded and released all that I have, and I am completely bare and naked. I'm ready, universe. Show me. Take me. Guide me. My heart is open. All I have packed is my transformations. All I have packed is my light. I'm ready. Let's step beyond the 12. I'm being guided. I'm being called. Where are you going? What's calling you? It's allowing yourself to release and let go of all the baggage, release and let go of all the mess, all the clothes, and bury yourself completely naked to the universe and say, I trust you. Show me the way. I'm ready now. Receiving. Oh, that's lovely. And that's a 10. So we now just jump from the 12 to the 13. The 3 and the 10. Many are in the place of receiving and actually stepping into their feminine power, allowing themselves to be open and vulnerable and hear the song of the universe and saying, I'm ready to be shown. I'm done doing. I'm done pushing forward. I'm done making things happen all the time. Universe, show me. I am open to receive the gifts in which you are trying to supply me. Tasting the nectar, that golden light, hearing the song that ultimately wishes to enrapture and engulf me and allow me to be supported and allow me to actually receive and trust in that. I want to point out the swirls, the spirals, the Fibonacci sequence here, which is feminine in nature. There's a star, there's another star. Many are coming out of their left brains into their right brains and actually tapping in to their feminine natures, allowing themselves to be taken by the spiral, by the curves, by the waves, by the sine waves. Realizing that this linear fashion no longer sustains. It's not giving me what I need. So the journey starts with a single step. And I'm a firm believer with each step, although you may not see the path, you may not see the next stepping stone. You create with the universe. And each step that you are no longer in fear, the universe places that next stepping stone, places that next little square of the path for you to walk on. And it's trusting that, completely bare and open, heart-centered, knowing that you're going to be gifted and received. It's a lot of gentle energy here. It's very nurturing. Okay. In the world, not of the world. It's 7, 3 and the 4. Again, it's allowing yourself. Do you see how these spirals, they become more powerful and encapsulating the essence of you, completely flowing and allowing yourself to be taken in the beauty, in the waves, in the emotion, in the feeling, sensing, dancing, questing, interested. Allowing yourself to be embraced by the feminine and fully sense your being, your sensuality. Seven are very fertile, and when they go on their journeys, it is to procreate and spawn, so to speak. In a river that is going in the other direction, are you willing to go against the grain, go against the current, and sense into and feel the universal dance that wishes to enrapture you and bring you somewhere else? Restore and replenish. It's an 11. So now we have the 7-11, and the 7-11 to me is very much a mystic number. The seeker, the finding one's individuation. Again, we're surrounded by all these elements that are of the sea, of the cosmic waters. Allow it to take you, allow it to soften you, allow it to energize you and restore and replenish. There's a rebirthing here. to the way that she's curled and protected. I never noticed that before, the buttons. Buttons. Unique in their each expression. Yet, the majority of them hold a 2-hole or a 4-hole structure. So you have the 2 and the 4, which is the building of the pillars, which builds the foundation in which you can rest upon. Wow. Okay. Do we want to continue to go here? Sacred grounds. Okay. So we have inspiration. Where do you find your inspiration? That's a 3. That's the transitization. That is the birthing, the expression. Again, feminine form. Within this space of restore and replenish, allowing yourself to sit in the silence, to be comforted, to be held by the universe and the mother. What inspiration comes to you? What light comes on? What nourishment, nectar is being gifted to you in order for you to bloom? What's the creativity? The word wants to be written. It's a 42, that's a 6. So we've gone from a 3 to a 6. There's an ascension here. It's that knowing. After this time of allowing yourself to be fully compositioned, okay, engulfed in this feminine frequency, what inspiration comes to you? What light bulb moments? What creativity sparks? What can you see beyond now? I get it. I needed to know that. What is that glowing light? And then feeling and sensing into it. Using your third eye. Using your heart. The butterflies, the transformations. And you can see the spiraling, the circling. It is a focused, I'm seeing it as a, what's it called? The measurement, the Doppler, there's a sonar frequency. You're calling out and because you're now aligned with source and transforming everything. So what you are emitting, what you are emanating based off of that source expression and what you feel and you know, you're completely transforming everything in your environment. You are calling out. You are creating your soul song. You are visualizing and manifesting the world in which you would want. And there's the sacred fool again. It's coming back into that void space, that 0 point frequency, and recognizing you are the creator of your universe. You hold the strings. You can pull the strings. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So I had a phone call come in, and it was an invitation by a family member to join them tomorrow. So the Sacred Fool. There's a gift, the Sacred Fool. There's an invitation that she is offering. And I'm going to read from the book on this, since it's come up recently in the past few readings. And this may help identify and bring forth information that others may not be seeing about themselves. So there's an invitation from the Sacred Fool. The Fool is a great rebel, able to thwart convention and tell the truth without restraint. Your heart is a wonderful, powerful Sacred Fool. It cares not for the right way to do things. It cares not for what the mind says is real and not real. It lives accordingly to an inner wisdom that cannot be dictated to or controlled by anything. It loves, it lives, and it is what it is. This oracle heralds a time, now or imminent, when you will feel inspired, alive, and passionate for what you can offer to the world. It says to you, don't try to be appropriate. Don't try to be socially acceptable and worry about what others may think about what you are doing. Just be. If you want to wear a mad hat whilst doing so, fine. And this goes back to all that preparation, all that rearranging, trying to paint a picture that was so perfect, yet it was still inauthentic. So where are we not being authentic to ourselves? And we're allowing the world to dictate our movements and how we navigate our realities. The Sacred Fool in you is willing to leave behind what has been because it no longer feels right to stay attached to it. Attached. What are you attached to? What are you still allowing to pull your strings? The Sacred Fool in you trusts life completely. It would never occur to this part of you to try and outsmart life or resist its flow. We're going back to this magical flow that's going on here. And in the world, not of the world. Allowing yourself to be taken by the cosmic waters, by the universe. And just be in that flow and essence of abundance. Let it swirl around you and just take you and feel into it. It recognizes that the mind is a monkey puppet on strings. More often than not, it is cajoled into fear when it could be playfully dwelling in the radical spontaneity of life. So the Sacred Fool in you urges your mind to let itself be pulled into joy by your heartstrings, not in fear and doubt by controlling machines of mass media. Again, we live in this social media world where everything, is perfect, it's pretty, it's facades, it's masks. There are those that are true in their authenticity. But do we need to create a lens that really does not fully paint the picture in which we are, just so we can be accepted by society, accepted by social norms and things like that? So the Sacred Fool in you urges your mind to let itself be pulled into joy by your heartstrings, not into fear and doubt by the controlling machines of mass media. This oracle brings you a message. It's time for you to play. It's time for you to let life happen in a completely unreserved, unscripted way. The more bizarre, left of field, unexpected, and apparently ridiculous, the better. This might not feel safe or appropriate at first. That is okay. That is good, actually. It is a sign that you are breaking with your own self-imposed convictions. It is time to move beyond them now because a bigger life adventure is calling you. This is wonderful news. It is the desire of life to operate more radically through you so that you become the conduit through which miracles and crazy wild synchronicity can occur. The word wants to be written through you, by you, around you. You are becoming more electric. You are more plugged into the apparent randomness of life. Apparent because there is a refined intelligence behind it. The Sacred Fool goes with this without having to understand any of it, which is good. Trying to access even one genuine glimpse of life's unfathomable genius would probably make one's head explode. Full of transformation. As you take this journey, you may find that people around you are challenged. You might intentionally cause them to rethink the way they live their lives. They may question whether the way they are living in is the only way for them or even the best way. At first, they may react rather than take responsibility. The Sacred Fool in you doesn't engage with this. It is what it is, and it rises and falls as it will. It doesn't stop you from your merry dance of unconventional behavior. If you find yourself making choices that have others questioning your sanity, then you are right on course. You may feel that you are quite possibly going insane, but you are not crazy. You are just approaching enlightened awareness. There is a moment, sometimes a rather long one, when we wake up to life. We shed our attachment to mass opinion and float in a completely different state of being. I am here. I am open. I am vulnerable. I have shed everything that no longer serves me, and I am open to the universe that is magnetizing and pulling me forth. And I am trusting that universe. We might find that no one is really able to understand or connect with us to the point that we question our state of mind. Stay with that. It will pass. You will eventually see that you are becoming sane in an insane world. Where is it? In the world, but not out of it. I want to repeat that. You will eventually see that you are becoming sane in an insane world. The tables will turn and you will gain greater inner freedom and creative juice. Stay on your path. Stay on the journey. Remember to take nothing too seriously, and it will all work out perfectly. So this message is really going against the grain, going against social norms, finding your voice, finding the voice that calls you, that restores you and replenishes you and takes you, and allowing yourself to be received and be gifted by the universe. Gifted the inspiration that is far more beyond what this world tells us. Be the Sacred Fool. Be the clown. Be the Heyoka. And do the contrary. Because the word wants to be written. God's source wants to be written and expressed through you. That was gorgeous and lovely. Thank you, Spirit. Is there anything that we would like to end on? With this message. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. Be in the world, not of it. Allow yourself to be taken into these colors, these vibrancies. These walls that seem non-passable, but it's allowing yourself to go there. You are the creator. You're the one that creates and allows yourself to move fluidly within the universe and the way that life is. No one else has the ability to dictate your movements. Get inspired again. Allow that bulb to come on. Feel the nectar, the nutrients. See the glory, the wonder, the blooming, the flourishment that is available. Be open to receive. We're back again to the 12, to the 10. Could be the 22. But I like to see the 3 and the 10, so we went from the 12 to 13. The Divine Feminine's calling many people, whether you're masculine or feminine. It's asking you, be open to receive. Be that magnetic force. But you have to strip yourself completely bare. And only carry your magic. Carry your light. Everything else cannot go with you in order to receive the gifts and the vibrancy and the illumination, the care, the nurture that the universe is trying to provide, the sweetness. So that you can be restored and replenished. It's the 11. The pillars are holding you safely, allowing you to cocoon, to fall into Mother Earth. Allow her to hold you, spiral around you, comfort you. There's regeneration here. But again, it comes back to being vulnerable and removing everything that you were conditioned with. And bare yourself, bare your heart, bare your soul to the universe. And that's a commitment and devotion that many people are afraid to do. But when you allow that, this is the beautiful space that holds you in every now moment. And you can return to this space, this softness, in order to heal. So I'm going to leave that there. I appreciate you all, and I thank you all for journeying with me and allowing me to read for you. I hope this is helpful. I hope it's inspirational. I send you all off with much love and many blessings on your journeys forward. Take care.